You okay?
Yeah.
No second thoughts?
Yeah, plenty. But then I come back to the same place. I can't let evil people win.
I think what you and Simon are doing is really brave. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, well, maybe save the compliments to after giving me evidence, eh?
You'll be fine.
Right, I better see if Si's up. I've not seen him this morning.
Do you want some food? Scrambled eggs?
Oh, no, I probably won't be able to keep it down anyway. Si, come on, shake a leg. Si! Nick, he's not there.
What?
Oh, no, you don't think that Harvey... Oh, Si, where the hell have you been? Nearly an heart failure then.
Sorry, I just nipped out to pick up some croissants.
Hey, look. It's just going to be a tough day, OK?
Yeah, sorry. Right then, we best get going. Oh, Si, I hate seeing you like this. It's not too late to change your mind, you know.
No, you're right. We need to tell the truth, all of it.
If you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to crack on with it now and get it all over with.
It's a big thing, what you're doing. Standing up in front of everybody, telling them what Harvey put us through. Admitting that you were involved in the gang, delivering drugs. You're really sticking your neck on the line.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm ready, Mum. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure Harvey gets put away.
Please read the affirmation on the card.
I do solemnly, sincerely and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Can you state your name for the court?
Leanne.
Could you speak up, please?
Leanne Battersby. My son, Simon, started working at the local chippy, making deliveries. That's when he met Jacob.
Please remind the court who Jacob is.
He worked for the drug gang. He manipulated Si. He used him and set him up so that he owed money to the gang.
So basically, Jacob was grooming Simon to take part in the sale and delivery of drugs.
Yeah, that's right. But it was partly my fault. I'd taken my eye off the ball. My other son, Oliver, had recently died. He was only 3.
It must have been dreadful. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I was a mess. I couldn't function. I got into financial difficulty and Jacob exploited that. I mean, I was in a real state and, well, Simon was left to fend for himself. But he was grieving too. He must have felt so lost.
When did you first realise that Simon was involved with drugs?
Well, I was worried about his behaviour, so I searched through his things and I found drugs in his backpack and under his bed.
Did you confront him about this?
Yeah, I did. I told him he needed to stop, otherwise I'd phone the police.
And did he stop?
No, he was in too deep.
What happened next?
Well, we found out that Jacob had been very badly beaten up and that he was in hospital. And that's when we realised that, actually, he was way down the pecking order.
So Jacob was taking orders from someone much more powerful?
Yeah. Jacob was taking orders for the boss, the man in charge of the whole operation.
Do you see that man here in court today?
Yeah, I do. It's that man there, Harvey Gaskell. Harvey said that there was no way out. If Simon didn't do what he wanted him to do, then he would hurt him and our family. That's when I stepped in to make the deliveries.
You sacrificed yourself for the sake of your son?
Yeah, I felt that I had no choice. But I was naive. I thought if I worked off Simon's debt that we'd be in the clear.
But this isn't what happened.
No. No, Harvey became more and more demanding, and I knew that he wouldn't let things go. So that's when I decided that I needed to tell the police everything. And then DS Glynn asked me if I'd become an informant.
What happened next?
Well, the police set up a sting to try and catch a Harvey, but, well, he got away. And then that's when he came to me and told me that, well, that he'd make me pay for betraying him.
What did you take him to mean by that?
Well, that he was going to kill me.
But that wasn't the end of Harvey's reign of terror, was it?
No, it wasn't. My partner's 10-year-old son was kidnapped, and the gang admitted that it was down to them.
I understand that the child was eventually found unharmed.
Yeah, he was, but he'd been locked in a van overnight on his own. And he must have been terrified. I dread to think what that could have done to him psychologically. And then when we got home, shots were fired at my partner's car. Him and his son could have been killed. After that, Harvey found out that we were due to give evidence. And, well, he made it pretty clear that if I didn't do what he said, lied in court, then next time it'd be much worse.
So, on balance, with everything that has happened to you and your family, it must have taken considerable courage to turn up here today and say the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, I was scared for my life. But I'm not doing this anymore. I won't let this happen to me. I want my life back.
Leanne Battersby, you've portrayed yourself and your son Simon as innocent victims caught up in a world of crime.
Yeah, that's right. I've told the court exactly what happened.
But isn't it true that dealing drugs has enabled you and your son to earn a great deal of money?
No, not at all. We were barely surviving. Harvey and his men saw that Simon was vulnerable, and they exploited that. They could see that he was an easy target.
One can understand how a young, inexperienced person might make bad decisions, but a fully grown woman?
I was bereaved. I wasn't in a good place. I felt like I didn't have a choice. I wanted to save Simon.
You wanted to save Simon?
Yeah.
It appears to me that you were in it up to your neck. Prior to agreeing to give evidence in this trial, you've been arrested for dealing drugs, isn't that so?
Well, technically, yeah, but that was
So
only...
you, being brave, coming here today to give evidence, it's nothing but a cynical ploy to deflect blame and shine the focus onto someone else.
No, that's not what happened. You're just trying to make me look bad.
I was sorry to hear of the death of your child, Oliver. I'm sure it's safe to say that you've lived through every parent's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
You'd sadly lost one son. I'm sure you'd be desperate to avoid losing another. If Simon had been prosecuted for dealing drugs, he'd probably be sent to prison. Isn't that true?
Well, yeah.
So you agree you'd do whatever's necessary to save your one remaining son?
Well, of course I would. I'm his mother.
I suggest you would do anything within your power to have the charges against you and your son dropped, and that includes lying to this court.
No, I'm telling the truth.